eventually, um, Koopa sends these two henchmen out into the real world because there's like this parallel dimension where the dinosaurs are now. So he sends two henchmen out to find Daisy, and then they eventually find her, take her back to the parallel dimension where it's like a really rundown, ratty, dirty, but futuristic version of New York, I guess. And there's all this fungus around, and everybody's a reptile, or just a reptile in some sort of human form or half human form. And let me see. Yeah, Mario and Luigi go after the they go to save Daisy, and she dropped this rock that she had around her neck. So the rock is like, it lets Mario and Luigi into the parallel world because it's the meteorite piece is supposedly the gate, so the dinosaurs can get out back to where they were. So Koopa runs the whole place, and then he finds out about two plumbers, and then he sends out like a plumber alert, and then yeah, it's actually called Plumber Alert. So the cops of that world, they find the Mario Brothers, and then they get sent in to the police station, get their pictures taken, and like looks like guns getting ready to shoot at them, but it's not. It's just pictures, and then they go through this whole process of like just getting screened or whatever. It's really funny, and then we're introduced to Koopa, played by Dennis Hopper, and he meets them as this lawyer, and eventually they get locked up in some sort of jail, and then eventually escape, and then go find and save Daisy. And Koopa's looking for this whole meteorite piece, but it keeps getting lost, so the whole adventure of that. But yeah, I guess the difference from the game is that most of the enemies don't look like they do in the game. Like the Goombas, they're not these little mushroom-headed things that you jump on and step on. They're these big reptilian creatures, like these ball-headed things. The faces are real flat, some are long, but they're really big and they're stupid. They're supposedly devolved versions of just the regular dinosaur people in that time, because they evolved to sort of intelligent human type dinosaurs, I guess, by present day. Then there's Yoshi. He's like this little mini raptor looking thing. And then we see Toad. He's not the mushroom guy. He's like some hippie looking punk dude with a harmonica who, once he gets captured, gets turned into a Goomba. So the Goomba's playing the harmonica throughout the whole thing. And then like Princess Daisy's dad's played by Lance Henriksen in a cameo, and he's the fungus. He's the fungus that's like around the whole city. But then there's the bomb, the little black bomb with the two eyes, and that looks like the game. That's pretty much the only thing that looks remotely like the game, except Koopa when he turns into like a dinosaur briefly at the end of the movie. But aside from all that, it's a really good action-packed adventure movie, which I enjoy personally. And last but not least, we have Last Action Hero, another underrated Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. It's directed by John McTiernan, and it's an action comedy. And I don't know why it didn't really. I mean, I heard it didn't do well when it came out. I heard it like flopped or something like that. But it's about this kid in New York. He's like a real movie geek, so he goes to the movies all the time. He cuts school to go to the movies, and the movies run. It's like this real rundown old theater, and the projection is played by Robert Prosky. It's like this old guy who's like Danny's, I guess, friend or whatever. But yeah, eventually there's this new Arnold Schwarzenegger movie coming out called Jack Slater 4, and he wants to see it before it comes out. So the projectionist has the reels of it, And he shows it to Danny, but then there's this ticket that he has that was given to him by um, Harry Houdini when he was a kid. And now he's giving it to Danny, the kid, the main kid of the movie. And he watches the movie, and then the ticket's supposed to work somehow, and then when it works, he gets like transported into the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he's like goes along with all the action. And he's like his little comedic sidekick, and it's got a lot of bad puns, and it makes fun of action movies. It's like an action movie spoof. It just kind of makes fun of how they are, and it pokes fun at itself. And I don't know. I thought it was funny. Arnold's really funny in this. I think he's really good at comedy. But then eventually, let me see. Further into the movie, the bad guy, played by, let me see, Charles Dance. I think he was in Alien 3. Anyway, he gets out into the real world, so they have to get out of there and stop him from doing his thing. But yeah, that's it. It's another childhood favorite of mine. That's it.